What's good? Y'all know who it is and y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack, live here in Los Angeles. Chilling, man, on a Friday. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered, y'all. What's going on a Friday, man? How y'all doing? First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Salute to the Unfiltered fam. Salute to the Mod Squad. Salute to all you goons. Run the likes up for your boy. Keep them likes at that 50% threshold. You know what I'm saying? Last but not least, man. Tip the bartender, you guys, man. What's poppin'? Well, man, figured we go ahead and get this out the way, bruh, because we talked about it a couple of days ago. We had some good numbers, too. We had about 14,000 people come over here to talk about this Charlie Kirk assassination situation, and just waiting to find out who was the person who committed this crime. And now we know who he is. And he is in custody and he's been formally booked. He is a 22-year-old native of Utah, where it was committed at. And his name is Tyler Robinson. All right. So Tyler Robinson has been apprehended. And it was very interesting to me because I wanted to know how it would happen. Okay. So let's dive into this real quick, man. And there's a couple of things that's interesting to me, all right, about this entire situation in regards to the formally charged aspect and what his charges are. All right. So, Tyler Robinson has been accused. He's still innocent till proven guilty, even though in the court of public opinion he's guilty. But this is the United States of America. So you're innocent till proven guilty. So has been accused of assassinating Charlie Kirk, and there's a video out showing him, reading his college scholarship letter to his family, pictures, a lot of things, trying to normalize the kid. seems like a normal kid to me, based on the pictures, but that just goes to show you, hey man, social media, you could be anybody you want to be on the internet. Okay, we see it all the time. All right. So I was curious to know how he got, apprehended, because yesterday I read in the New York Times that the feds and FBI and local law enforcement were having trouble trying to track this guy down, and I'm like, what's the problem? I mean, how do you not know where this guy is when you have cameras everywhere? You're supposed to have the eye in the sky. He's on a college campus. You got cameras through the light system. I mean, damn, you can get pulled over for running a red light at 4 o'clock in the morning and they know it's you. I mean, how do they not know who this guy is? Okay, I'm just trying to understand. But this is what seems to be the way it went down. Okay, they are saying the authorities are saying that since September, since this month, they're saying that he meticulously plotted Kirk's murder. So they're gathering evidence to show that he, premeditated this. All right, and we're gonna get into this because this is the part that I really want to talk about. But I gotta set the table first. All right. Investigators revealed a disturbing level of planning. Robinson allegedly left a Mauser Model 98 rifle at a drop point, wrapped in a towel with a scope attached. Okay. Bullet casings engraved with the words, quote, "Hey, facets, catch," unquote, were found alongside the weapon. FBI evidence also shows Discord messages where Robinson discussed retrieving the rifle, switching outfits, and watching the drop point. Okay. Photos has also served, they've showed photos in this. He comes from a very pro-gun household. They definitely, his household is, a Second Amendment advocates. And the alleged shooter, Charlie Kirk, even wore a Donald Trump costume for Halloween in 2017. So for Halloween, he dressed as Trump. And he's in custody after his own father, a 27-year veteran of the Washington County, Utah Sheriff's Department, convinced him to confess and secured him for authorities. Trump reacted on live TV, "I hope he's found guilty and sentenced to death," unquote. Now, that's all semantics to me. Let's talk about the first thing that's interesting to me. Number one, he pretty much gave himself up by giving out hints. He wanted to get caught because they had no idea who he was, where he was. They had people of interest that weren't who they were trying to apprehend, and he basically told on himself, dog. And I think that when you do something this heinous, what's the use of doing something this big? Okay, even though we know it's heinous and it's unconscionable and it's inhumane and all of that. What is the use of this 22-year-old kid? I've been 22 before, and I know when I was 22, I wanted everybody to know that I was him. I wanted everybody to know that I'm him. When I walk in the club, handcuff your girl, all this is good. Everything is mine. Okay? What's the use of doing all that, man, when you're 22 and nobody knows? What's the use of you not being? What's the use of having you're driving the Maybach to college and nobody's there? What's the use, bro? What's the use of having the finest girl and nobody sees her? What's the use? What's the use of having the dopest clothes and nobody sees you? So for me, I'm like, he needed somebody to know. He's just gonna do it and just go off into the sunset and don't let nobody know? He's 22. He wants the clout. This is a clout chase. This is the ultimate clout chase, bro. I'm the guy. Even if it's 15 seconds of fame, 15 minutes, 15 microseconds, 15 days, he didn't just do this to just go off into the bushes and act like it didn't happen, dog. He's like, man, they're not finding me. Oh, man, I'm going to have to help them, dog. I got to be seen. I got to get the TV time. I got to get the perp walk. He probably got a haircut, allegedly. He made sure he got his teeth cleaned, allegedly. He wanted to make sure that when he walked on that perp walk, y'all was going to look at him. What's the use? I mean, this would be pretty useless to do it and just disappear and no one knows it's him. He's 22. He's not 52, where he's lived life. He's like, this is my mark. I'm going to be in the books. I'm going to be in the history books. I need to be seen. So listen to what it says. It said he left the rifle, a Mossad Model 98 rifle, at a drop point in a towel with the scope attached. He didn't even get rid of, he wanted the ballistics. He's like, I'm not getting rid of the weapon. I'm going to make it real easy for you guys. I'm going to leave bullet casings that's going to match the bullet that hit Charlie Kirk. I'm going to leave the weapon so you can do your ballistics. You can figure all that out. I'm going to wrap it in a towel to make sure that the DNA, my hand, my fingerprints, any type of digital footprint is on that rifle. I'm going to make it clear. And then it said the bullet casings were engraved that said, hey, fascist, catch. And then that was found alongside the weapon. He basically put the scene together. This dude staged a crime scene. He created a crime scene, and then he staged the crime scene, okay? That's exactly what he did, okay? Like if you watch Dexter or if you watch like any of these type of shows, these mastermind criminals, bro, they need that recognition. They need that, okay? So then it says, the FBI found Discord messages where Robinson himself, not an alias, not, hey, my name is Big Bob, not my name is Sideshow Bob, not my name is SpongeBob SquarePants. My name is Tyler Robinson. This is my name, my picture, my IP address, all of that. And then he discussed leaving the rifle. I mean, like, I'm making this easy as hell. Like, hey, man, hey, my name's Tyler, dog. Hey, man, brown hair, man, I'm about 5'11". You know what I'm saying? I like to eat hamburgers and French fries, man, on the weekends. And I had this rifle. Here's the exact model. Here's the exact serial number. Here's the exact bullet casings. This is the bullets that I had, and I put it here, and I put it in a red, white, and blue towel, and I put it up against the tree at this location, latitude 45, longitude 163, all of that. And then he sat there and watched it. It says right here, he watched the drop point. He's sitting there chilling, like, who's gonna come? Is anybody gonna show up? Because I'm gonna sit here and watch and see if anybody shows up, bro. That's crazy. Okay, that's crazy, dog. Okay, Mosser, a Mosser Model 98, not Mossberg. Mausser, Mosser Model 98. That's what he used. Okay, so from what's being said, allegedly, I wasn't there. Don't have to be. Okay, I'm gonna go with the news said. All right, his father, 27-year veteran of the Washington County Sheriff's Department in Utah, law enforcement, very pro-gun, this, that, and the other. My father was a police officer too. Okay, so I understand. My family's all military. My father was a police officer. My father was a deputy sheriff. Okay, so I understand. I understand the access to weapons. I understand all of that, man. But then again, I don't understand the rest of it. Just because you are around that, a lot of people go hunting. My boy Bill Holloway on here, he's a hunter. He goes hunting. I mean, that doesn't mean you go out there and you start picking off human beings, bro. Okay? I mean, come on, let's just keep it a buck, bro. Guns don't kill people, people kill people. Okay? All right? It makes it a lot easier when you have something like that where you could do it from a distance and be a coward, where you could be 200, 300, 400 yards away and do it. Okay? You don't want that hand-to-hand combat. You can't walk up on somebody and do it. You got to do it from a distance. Okay? With an outfit. But with that being said, bro, his father talked to him, and it says right here, his father convinced him to confess and secured him for authorities. Now, let's do it like this, especially you parents out there. More importantly, you fathers out there. What would you have done? Would you have turned your son in? A lot of y'all, I don't got a son. Would you turn your daughter in? You either got a son or a daughter, bro. Okay? Or then again, I don't want to get into that. It could be they, thems. Salute to everybody. Okay? What would you do? Your child did that. You are in law enforcement for 30 years. What do you do? These are the questions that I want to know. What would you do? I know I had a conversation with my wife about it. What would I do? First of all, that wouldn't happen because I wouldn't have been so free with guns and free with all of that with mine. Okay, because my father wasn't free when he was in law enforcement. I didn't have access to none of that stuff. Okay, that's first and foremost. Getting comfortable with all kinds of different weapons. That's just too much. All right. Number two, if that was to occur, I'm turning my kid in, bro. It is what it is. Okay, I can't have my kid running around just unaliving people at will, bro. You did once, that's good enough. One, that's you, gone. That's it. You one and done, bro. Hey, it is what it is. I could come see you, bro. Okay, I probably wouldn't, but I send you a little care package. Okay, I definitely. Okay, so salute to his father because at the end of the day, you took an oath. Okay, this isn't just the average parent. This is a parent who took an oath in law enforcement. Okay, now you just a normal parent. You might hide them. You might try to give them some money. You might say, hey man, I'm gonna ship your ass to Afghanistan or something, dog. Go down there and hide down there. Okay, but at the end of the day, took an oath, bro. Took an oath to protect and serve. Are you protecting and serving? You protect and serve everybody else. You done arrested people. You possibly have shot people. You put people in prison. You put people in jail for less. Now it's yours. Now all of a sudden you ain't protecting and serving no more, big dog. These are the kind of questions that I have an answer to. Okay? I'm telling you. You gotta do it. You don't get to take an oath and not do it, bro. You don't get to do that. You don't get to be a doctor or a surgeon and say, well, you know what, man? I don't like those type of people. I don't like that race of people. I'm not operating on those people. No, dog, you took a HIPAA oath. Okay? When you take oaths, man, you got to live up to that, dog. You got to live up to that. You're a lawyer. You got attorney-client privilege. Hey, I can't tell you what's going on. It's my client. He could tell you I did it all day. I got to go in that courtroom and get him off. That's my job as a defense attorney. So what I'm saying is, man, salute to his pops because his pops lived up to it. Your son is a disgrace to the family, bro. It's a disgrace to humankind, period. Because, like I said before, luckily for everybody else, he had a particular target, but there was thousands and thousands and thousands of people out there. There was thousands of kids there. Some of you guys got kids that are in college. I was in college. I went to rallies all the time, bro. That's where you could see everybody in the school. Hey, man, yeah, I don't care. I'm going to the rally, homie. Oh, you gonna go to that bullshit ass rally? Yeah, because there's gonna be some shooby doobies there. I don't know. I'm gonna see everybody. I'm gonna walk around. I ain't listening to what they talking about. But oh yeah, I'm gonna walk around. Oh, I'm gonna get the free T-shirt. Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm walking around. I'm in college. That's what I'm here to do. Okay, so what about all those kids that saw that, bro? That scarred for life, man. What about all those people that saw something they shouldn't have seen? You know, like people only think about themselves in a lot of situations. All right. So salute to his dad for that, bro. Salute to his pops for that. Now let's get back to the charges, bro, because that's what I really want to know. All right. Now, me, why is this so interesting to Matthew Shack Unfiltered? Just to give you a little quick situation. Why is this so interesting? Because, dog, I was gonna be an attorney, man. I was going to go to Stanford Law School and be an attorney. That's why. I was going to go to law school, man. I was that close from going. Only thing that stopped me is that entertainment business. I got a phone call to come down here and work with Columbia Pictures on the soundtrack with John Singleton, and I didn't go. That's why. So I got a bachelor's degree in criminal justice, and this interests me right here. All this legal stuff is me all day. All right. I watch the first 48 on a loop all day. So this is why it's interesting. So here are the official charges for Tyler Robinson. Robinson was booked on aggravated murder, felony discharge of a firearm causing serious bodily injury, and obstruction of justice. That's the charges. Think about, I'm gonna say it again. Listen to what you didn't hear. Let's see how astute you are. He was booked on aggravated murder, felony discharge of a firearm causing serious bodily injury, and obstruction of justice. That's it. Which are what? State charges. No Fed charge at all. All of that is state. Now, what you didn't hear is first degree murder. You didn't hear that. Don't you think that would be first degree murder, bro? When I first read that, I was like, where's the first degree at? Where's the first degree charge? There is no first degree charge, and I'm going to explain the difference, okay? The difference between first degree, second degree, manslaughter, all of that, and this aggravated murder. There's difference, okay? Now, I'm thinking, okay, what's first degree murder? Let's talk about that, why it isn't and why it is. Okay? First degree murder, bro. Here it is. In many U.S. jurisdictions, first degree murder describes a planned, deliberate, and intentional unaliving, while aggravated murder is a term that is synonymous with first degree murder, but it can also be used to describe a capital crime with severe aggravating factors such as terrorism, unaliving somebody in prison, or the commission of a unalive, because I can't keep saying that word, under a violent felony. They put this under terror. Not only did you commit first degree, they're saying that Tyler Robinson committed an act of terrorism because of where he did it and how he did it and how many people were affected, bro. That's, when I read that, I was like, uh-oh. This right here is now it's more than just somebody doing it. So in other words, why is it? Because of who Charlie Kirk was and who he was affiliated with. They're considering this. If it was a racial thing, they would have called it a hate crime. Or if it was a gender thing, it'd be a hate crime. This, they're saying, not only was it planned, deliberate, and intentional, they're saying it's synonymous with terrorism and commission of another violent felony, which is what? What other violent felony did he get charged with? See, this is very tight, bro. Super tight. They're trying to lock this in. So if this cut off all loopholes, they try to end it. This dude never getting out on any type of technicality, bro. They said we're charging you with the terrorism thing. So here is the second thing: felony discharge of a firearm causing serious bodily damage. I mean, don't injury. Don't you think that you know, somebody dying is serious bodily injury? Nah, they said that the act of him shooting that gun is a felony, and in the act of shooting that gun in a felony, aggravated murder happened because of the terrorism that you were in cause. This dude is now being labeled a terrorist, bro. Don't pay attention to what nobody's talking about, bro. Don't pay attention to none of these people that are trying to angelicize this guy. Don't pay attention to none of that. You know why? Because the state charges are saying everything. That's why I don't listen to nobody. Everybody got an opinion. Fox is going to say one thing. ABC is going to say another thing. CNN is going to say another thing. MSNBC is going to say another thing. BBC News is going to say something else. I don't care about none of that, bro. All I care about is what did the district attorney in them decide to charge him at? They decided to charge him under aggravated, not first degree, even though it's the same. Now, here is the penalties. The penalties are totally different. All right. So it says right here, we'll get back to first degree. Definition usually requires premeditation, deliberation, blah, blah, blah. Examples, planning it in advance, lying in wait, poison or torture. Okay. It includes unalives committed during the commissions of inherently dangerous felonies. Okay, cool. All right. Aggravated. Okay. Additional circumstances are a separate category with extreme aggravating factors, potentially leading to the death penalty. Check. What did President Trump say? I hope he gets the death penalty. Just because you commit first degree don't mean you get the death penalty. You understand that? You could commit first degree, be life in prison. You ever heard of that? 20 to life, 30 to life. Eligibility for parole. Yeah, man, you can have a chance to get out. He's 22. He could get out when he's 60. First degree don't mean you got to spend your whole life in prison, but putting that aggravated on it is death penalty. That's the difference. That's the difference right there. Okay. Examples. Okay. It's the same. Just like I said, premeditation, deliberation, lying in wait, poison, torture, blah, blah, blah. But it says right here, examples, unaliving committed with a terrorist intent. That's it. Number one. Committed with a terrorist intent. You do all of that in front of a whole student body of kids at a university, bro? Do you know that the university is a state, is ran by the state of Utah, bro? Nah, dog. This dude is not, he's not getting out, and he may not get out with his life. All right. Second, by a prisoner that was previously convicted. If you're already in jail, okay, and you do it, and murder of a law enforcement official, judges, or other protected individuals. Now, he doesn't apply under that, but he's affiliated with somebody who's extremely big. Okay. Then it says occurred in conjunction with a violent crime such as rape and robbery. Jurisdictional differences, specific elements are determined by state law. So from state to state, that aggravated murder charge changes. Okay. All right. So that's what's going on with Tyler Robinson, man. Tyler Robinson, man, they're trying to inject him with some serum, bro, and not that super serum that they put in Captain America. Okay? They're trying to put some rat poison in the tomato sauce. Okay? They're not playing with this dude. All right? And you know what, man? No matter how much anybody want to argue about it, I'm seeing everybody arguing about it. Everyone say, "Hey, man, hey, he said this, and Kirk said this, and Kirk said that, and he was a hate monger, and he was this, and he was that." Hey, man, at the end of the day, I mean, what more can you pay for than lose your life? That man took the ultimate price for everything that he said, did. He paid the ultimate price, bro. He would have, he would have been better off getting robbed, man. Like, hey, man, just take my life savings, bro. That is the ultimate. So for me, I'm not even going to judge what the man said. I mean, I come from an environment, man, where you got to stand on business. You say something crazy, where I come from, bro, you talk about somebody, mama, like you shouldn't supposed to, expect to bend the corner coming out of the damn corner store and expect somebody to be looking for you. Like, I don't get it. I don't get what all the anger's for. Now, if he's walking around, I can understand, but he's not walking around. So anything that he might have said, he paid the price for it. I'm not saying he should have happened or not. All I'm saying is I'm not going to argue with nobody about it. What's there to argue with? I'm talking about this kid and what's going to happen to him. They're trying to do him the same way. They're like, hey, man, hey, Charlie Kirk, you took him out because you didn't like what he said. We're going to take you out because we didn't like what you did. And that's what it is. That's what it boils down to, bro. Somebody's judging somebody. Nobody's getting out of this unscathed, bro. Somebody's judging somebody, okay? Allegedly, because he's still innocent until proven guilty. This is the United States of America, okay? But, in the court of public opinion, we could say he's guilty all day, all right? So, with that being said, hey, man, Tyler Robinson judged Charlie Kirk, sentenced him, allegedly, to not be on this planet anymore. You have been convicted. I'm going to take you out. And he did so according to what the FBI is saying. Don't get mad at me. Go talk to the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Don't talk to me. All right. With that said, now the state of Utah, Mauser, spout like tower. Mauser, Towser, I don't know. Okay, whatever. I got you, man. Appreciate it, though. All right. $1.99 donor from Cattle Dog. Appreciate you, bro. Okay. But with that being said, now the state of Utah, now state of Utah gets to do it now. But this kid is like, cool. Now everybody knows my name, man. Like Norm. Okay. He think he gonna be walking through the jailhouse and everybody's gonna be like, Tyler, yo, what's up, big dog? Hey, man, come on, man. He knew that he was only gonna get this, man, but this was good enough. I mean, when you look at the kid that that's accused of what happened with Trump last year. He wasn't no older. I mean, when you're that young, bro, I mean, you're ready to just say life is over, bro. I don't get it, man. But then again, hey, okay. So that's what it is, man. Okay. So that's all I got to say, bro. Like I said before, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge anybody. I don't have to. It's not my job to judge. My job is to report. My job is to give an opinion. My job is to be Matthew Shack Unfiltered. And that's what I do. I come over here and I say what it is. But my interest was the charges. My interest was how they're piecing together this case and how they're trying to tie the ends up immediately. And that aggravated. I was like, how come it's not first degree? It is, but they're throwing that terrorist on top of it. And that's the only way to think about it, bro. Like, if you commit first degree, there's a possibility you can get out of jail. There's a possibility, man. Even life in prison doesn't mean life in prison unless they say, you're not going to have an opportunity for you to get parole, or you got consecutive life sentences or something like that. But typically, after maybe 30, 40 years, you have a chance to get out. So they're like, nah, man. The president said that he has to go. The president said he has to go. The president didn't say, hey, man, you can stay in jail the rest of your natural life. He said, nah, doc, you got to go. You out of here. So how are you going to do that? How is the state of Utah going to do that? They're going to put that aggravated on it and put that terrorist on it. And they're going to say that you're a threat to national security, big dog. You're a threat to national security. You're a threat to the entire country. And we need to use you as an example of what happens when you do that. That's it. But that kid wanted to get caught. He's like, what's taking so long, bro? He was disappointed nobody was catching him. You would think that a criminal like that would be happy. Oh man, they don't know it's me. Just go back to work at Popeye's Chicken, bro, and start buttering that. Start battering those chicken breasts. Man, they ain't coming in. Damn, man. Nah, he's like, nah, I'm gonna sit there and wait for you. He probably was sitting Indian style. That cat was probably sitting Indian style next to the gun, just sitting there. Let me go ahead and send a Discord so that, hey, I'm over here, bro. I got on a white t-shirt that says I did it. Like, come on, bro. Okay. All right. So that's what it is, man. Hey, man, I'm just here so I don't get fined. Sub the channel. Matthew Shack Unfiltered, man. It's not what we do whatever we want. It is what it is and not what it ain't. Let me see what's going on with you guys, man, on a Friday, man. But to me, man, I thought that the fact that they're not giving this kid an opportunity we don't know what the defense is. Let me say that before I get to your questions. He could easily plead insanity, mental illness. There's a bunch of different defenses that they can prove, bro. Like they can utilize. I don't think that his attorneys, because he's gonna, you're gonna get either a public defender or his family's gonna get an attorney or somebody's gonna take it pro bono or whatever. There's no reason to not think that he's not gonna have a defense. He's gonna have a defense, bro. And he's not testifying on his own behalf, even though I know he wants to get up there and tell it. He wants to get up there and yeah, it was me. Yeah, dog. Tyler, man. Spell my name, dog. Yeah, he wants to do all of that. But they're gonna say, nah, man, you're not testifying, bro. You're gonna sit here. You're gonna put on a suit that doesn't fit. We're gonna tie your tie for you, and you're gonna sit there, bro, and you're just gonna sit there with your hands folded like this and not talk, because that's what they do. And then the attorney gonna get there and he gonna try to cook the prosecution. He's gonna cook them. He's gonna try his best. Okay? And I think the insanity plea is definitely on the table. I think it's on the table, bro. I think the insanity plea is on the table for sure. All right? And I don't know how it's gonna pan out, but I will be watching. But they're trying to put him in that chair. They're trying to put that liquid. They're trying to put that gasoline in him, bro, to get him out of here, dog. They're definitely not playing. And understand that there's going to be a lot of appeals. So this kid, even if he did get, if the ultimate sentence in his life being taken, that's not happening for 10, 15 years, man. This dude to be 40 years old before anything happened, okay? And we've seen cases, especially here in California, where people have had death penalties and then it was overturned because the state decided that it was, unconstitutional for the death penalty, and they got their stuff and he winds up being in jail the rest of it. That's what happened with Charles Manson. Charles Manson was supposed to be out of here, but in the 70s, they changed the law, and then Manson was grandfathered in, and then later on, they brought it back, but it was too late. So it is what it is. So that's what it is, man. Let me read you guys the questions. Okay, see what's going on, man. Cattle Dog Henry, man, make sure you subbing the channel, tipping your bartender. Thank you, Cattle Dog. Appreciate you, big dog. Okay, I don't be knowing how to pronounce all those weapons, dog. I just know that it takes like about 10 pounds of pressure, man, to shoot. That's all I know. I don't know all that other stuff. That's all I need to know. Okay, all right, man. Let me read your questions, man. Salute to everybody on here. All right, not bad for a Friday. All right, Justin Saw, what's going on? Justin Saw, what's happening? Kev Chilios in the house, what's going on? He said, what's happening? Salute to all y'all, man. Salute to the goons. What's going on? Bill Holloway, what's going on? Sarah, how am I doing? Oh, yeah, you going to the game? All right, Sarah, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Handle your business, okay? You know it's cold up there. It's cold. You know it's going to be cold up there at that park, man. Be careful. All right, man. Bill, what's going on? All right, man. What's happening? Major Raider, what's going on? Big dog, what's happening? It's going down. All right, man. Everybody saying hello. It's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. What's up, Los? Major Raider said, I made some fakers unfriend me yesterday because I won't shed tears. Well, man, at the end of the day, man, nobody's wrong, bro. Every only person that's wrong is somebody trying to tell somebody how they should act, how they should feel about something. Hey, man, that's how you find out who's really who, bro. I mean, everybody can stand next to each other when there ain't no problems, when everything is cool and there's no issues. Everybody can stand next together and get along. The problem is when something comes up where you have to address it, then that's when people show who they really are, bro. And you look at it that way, man. You know what I'm saying? Looking at it, you release some dead weight. Okay, I got some of this dead weight off of me, bro. You ain't no use dragging nobody along, bro. I mean, just drop your ass right here on the corner and we keep it moving, dog. We ain't missing nobody. Okay, everybody could go. We don't care. All right, man. Justice Sasa, I kind of don't believe none of this, S, to be honest. I think it's a hit job by Harper. I mean, well, like I said before, are we really going to be able to prove that? All right. That's why I was very concerned about, I didn't want him to be like the other kid. The other kid, he got taken out on that roof, and we don't know. We're never going to know nothing. They're going to tell us what it is, and that's what it is. It's in stone. Okay. And this kid, I was hoping that we get an opportunity, but like I said before, man, he probably won't be talking. His parents are going to probably tell him, don't talk. At least we can come see you on holidays. Okay. Hopefully. So, you know, we will never know the truth, man. It's not our job to know the truth. All right. It's not our job to know everything. Our job is to be able to think about it and use our own deduction skills. Me, I'm just going to use my own deduction skills and figure out what it is I think. And I'm smart enough not to tell you everything I think. I'm very smart. There's a bunch of stuff that I'm not saying and won't say because it's not important to say. I know what I think, and that's all. That's it. That's it. I ain't got nothing else to say about it. Okay, but I will talk about what these charges are. All right. Bill says we're having trouble because Patel's telling everybody he had a suspect in custody first press conference and delayed the investigation when the second one got released. Yes, Sarah. You know what's funny about that is that I was reading the New York Times, and the New York Times were saying that they were asking for help from the public, and I'm like, wait a minute. You're the Federal Bureau of Investigation. You're the top law enforcement agency in this country. Y'all couldn't figure this out. This one little dude. This one little 22-year-old dude that's walking around. We all got camera footage. Y'all don't know who he is. They literally did not know who he was, bro. His father really had to call and say, hey, man, my son did it. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me, bro. I mean, damn. All right. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, here in L.A., you drive through Beverly Hills. There's two places, Beverly Hills and Century City. It doesn't matter if it's a cloud cover, if it's a fog. You run through a light, they took a picture of your ass. When you go to court, they'll see you. It'll be you, okay? And whoever else is in the car with you, all right? Don't matter. Don't matter if you didn't see the camera. They saw you. And I'm like, how come y'all couldn't figure it out? But, hey, the kid said, I want to be seen, okay? Give me my perp walk. Give me my 10 seconds of fame. All right. What's up, Major Raider? Craving attention or not getting enough attention? Either way, man, he's paying for it with his life. All right. Gift wrapped it. Facts. Egalitarian. Okay. Did you say Mossberg? I guess it's called Mauser. Mauer. I think that's how it's pronounced. Mauer. Thank you. I don't know, man. Like I said before. All right. 30-06 is very powerful. Had years of practice shooting guns. Yeah, he had years. Daddy was very dumb at the same time. Posted something 2 weeks ago about saying something if you see something. Well, man, like I said before, he set it all up, man. It's like somebody who plots their own, unaliving, and then they leave a note. Like, they just leave a note like, hey, come over here, dig a hole about 10 feet underneath this rock. That's where you're going to find blah, blah, blah. And people do that, bro. They actually plan that stuff out, man. It's just like you having a shopping list, Sarah. What do I need? I need toothpaste. I need bacon. Oh yeah, man. Let me get some coffee creamer. Okay, just wrote that stuff out, bro. Just wrote it out. Okay, wrote that shit out, homie. And then it was waiting for somebody to show. I mean, he literally just cracked the soda. Was all he hears is crickets. You're like, man, what the hell, man? I thought you guys were police. His father's a policeman. Man, look. Let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you something. Man, my father being a police officer when I was in high school and being a teenager helped me out a lot because I knew the way they moved. I knew stuff. I knew when it was a narc. I knew when this person was undercover. I knew when this situation was a setup. My father told me everything. Father told me, man, look at their shoes, look at the car, look at the license plate, look at all these different things. My father was telling me, hey man, all these different things is gonna let you know. And I seen stuff my boys didn't see. I'm walking into a situation, man, cat over here, man, yo man, what's going on, man? Anybody, man, can y'all cook? I'm like, hey dog, I'm like, where you going, Shaq? Pew, dog, this dude, man. You talking to this fool, bro? Come on, man. Come on, man. How you a homeless dude and your nails is cleaner than mine, bro? I just took a shower. This dude nails manicured. Come on, bro. you ain't paying attention to the fine print, all right? OG said straight up, cowardly. Yeah, man, doing stuff from a distance, man, it's cowardly, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. Make it a fair one, man. People don't believe in fair ones no more, all right? Sarah said, man, I've always said is people are bad, not the guns. I agree. I agree, man. I mean, shoot, people die all kinds of different ways. Okay? My man, shoot. Cain killed Abel with a stone. He killed his own brother with a rock. He had no gun. It's same difference. Plotted it out, premeditated, all that. Hit him over the head with a rock. Hey, man, don't matter. Poison somebody's food. You know what I'm saying? I mean, cut somebody's brake line in their car. I mean, all kinds of ways. All right, man. Okay. Yeah, man. Straight up. Started doing my 32-year career. I told my family not to do anything that brought a bad light into the family name. Hey, that's right, Major Raider. Like I said before, my dad always told me, man. My dad always told me, hey, I can't control what you do outside, but don't let me pull up and I have to cuff your ass because I will. That was enough for me. I like, oh shit. You know how embarrassing that be, man? And I don't know if that happened in UAE when you had to cuff your own family. It ain't gonna be me, bro. I mean, man, look, I mean, I was around all kinds of criminals, bro. But the only thing I was around the criminals for was because they were the ones that had the money to pay for all this stuff. And they had shooby doobies. That's it. I didn't care about nothing else y'all had going on, bro. I didn't care about none of that stuff. I was good. I had a better car than y'all. I had my own dorm room. I had all that. Hey, man, we can get you started. Nah, dog. She could come over and hang out for the. That's all I cared about. Dog. I didn't care about none of that. Okay, but hey, telling you, dog, police families, they know where they know where everything is. Okay, don't be there. All right, man. Straight up, man. Mike Hurd in the building. Said my son knows the responsibilities of owning a weapon because you taught him that. But like I said, I know this kid knew everything backwards and forwards. He knew how to clean a gun, sheathed it, all that, man. Pop all the rounds out of it. He knew how to do all of that. But what he didn't know how to do was to not point it at somebody who wasn't pointing it at him. That's what he didn't know. Okay? I mean, come on, Bill. You know? Yeah, that's the thing. All right? This dude went hunting on human. Don't matter, man. Don't matter what the person did or whatnot. Okay? Because somebody could judge you for the little shit you do. That's why I don't spend my time judging people, bro. Like, hey, man, do what you want to do. As long as you ain't stopping me from what I'm doing, do what you do, because I know somebody's going to take care of that. I ain't got to be the one to take care of it. Somebody going to take care of it for me. I hear about it. Major Raider, you know, I've heard all kinds of stuff. Oh, man, you know, little Elliot be running around there. Hey, man, he got dealt with. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, see, straight up. Okay, what's going on with you, Thomas, man? Everything's good. Okay, what's happening? All right, man. Talking about it, man. Seeing what's popping out here. Okay, H. Plus, if they don't come get them, they may have ended it in more debt. Facts, bro. Like I said, man. If you are a person who took an oath to do what it is your career is, you took an oath, then you have to live that oath down, bro. Why take an oath and you ain't good for it? I mean, you got to do that. I mean, you have to, because you don't have to take a job where you need to take an oath. You don't have to, there is no draft anymore. Okay, so you don't have to go in the military. You don't have to go into the police force. You don't have to go into the medical field. You don't have to go in the legal field. Just go be a regular job, dog, where you ain't got to do that shit. You could lie and cheat and steal and stop somebody from getting a raise, and you can do all of that. Okay, but it is what it is, bro. Like, man, it's all bad, man. But hey, man, salute to his pops, man. Because somebody definitely would have been out of here. All right, man. Straight up, man. What's up, Patrice? Hey, man, what's going on out there? Okay. Will said privilege. Is it privilege, man, that you're going to spend the rest of your life in jail? I mean, it don't sound like privilege to me. It sounds like, to be honest with you, if you were just on the street and you would have unalived somebody, you wouldn't be getting no aggravated murder. You wouldn't have been getting no terrorist act. He getting terrorism. And I'm telling you, this country cares more about terrorism than they do about just first degree. They care more about that, bro, because that's the way of life. That is, you're messing with the apple pie and the baseball, bro. You know, America's baseball, apple pie. You're messing with the baseball and apple pie, homie. You're messing with the formula, dog. Okay. Those 11 herbs and spices that y'all love so much at KFC, somebody took one of them out. Now the chicken don't taste right. Somebody in trouble. They ain't playing when it comes to that, bro. And this kid about to find out. Okay, and I mean, straight up. All right, man, what's happening? Okay. I said, like I said, over 25 years, I took the oath. I lived by the oath and never wavered from it. Learned how you feel about the situation. You don't have the right to unalive somebody. Hey, man, like I said before, man, we talked about the First Amendment the first time I was on here. Okay. Like I said, bro, I wasn't asleep in civics class. If it wasn't me being being an attorney and being in the law was like the third thing I wanted to do. First thing I wanted to do was be a professional athlete. Second thing I wanted to do was be a professional musician. And the third thing I wanted to be was attorney. Okay. Athlete, didn't quite get there. Musician, got there. Did a lot in the industry. Okay. So I did my second thing, and my third thing I had to give up for my second thing. All right. But I'm still interested in the third thing. And I'm telling you, hey, I was always asked, yo, Shaq, you become an attorney, bro, and you know that this person, killed his family, and you had to defend them. Could you do it? I said, yeah. They said, oh, man, that ain't cool, bro, because you know. Dog, that ain't my job to put him in. If I'm on the prosecution, if he didn't do it, I'm trying to put him in. Like, you got to understand that. Oh, yeah, I'm not guilty. You still going to jail unless you got a good attorney, dog. I'm here to put you in jail. That's what I'm here to do. When it says, when it says witness, when it says accused, I'm here to put your ass in jail. What are you talking about? What do you mean? Okay, what do you mean? You mean I'm not supposed to put you in jail, bro? It says on the docket, U.S. versus you. I'm U.S. I'm putting your ass in jail. Your attorney needs to get your ass out of jail. Or talk to me and we can try to figure some shit out. Like, but I'm here to destroy. That's what you're here to do. The prosecution's here to destroy your life, and they're here to save your life. That's it. It's chucking them. I love it. I love it. It's chucking them. I'm lined up. I'm in the middle. Ding, ding. Who's getting clicked? Who's gonna walk out of here with the and up? Who's gonna walk out of here in a stretcher? Somebody. Okay, straight up. All right. Bill said there's way too many people that's celebrating this. It all depends on what you're calling celebrating, Bill. It all depends on what you call celebrating. Some people truly believe that this needed to be done. There's a lot of people think that because of what he said and what he put out there. And the first time I was on here talking about this a couple of days ago, I had people telling me, well, Shaq, it's obvious that you don't know what he said because you're not really being that demonstrative about it and you don't seem upset about it. Let me get this straight. You think because I'm black, I'm African American, I'm supposed to be up in arms about every racist or racial thing that's being said in the world by whoever it is. Dog, I'm a grown ass man. I've been called every name that's ever been called, every type of racial name, every type of situation. I've been in all of that, dog. You know what, man? I'm at the age now where you gotta do something more than run your mouth with me. You talking and saying all the crazy shit don't mean nothing anymore. I'm not 15 years old, bro. You really wanna get your point across, bro? Come over here and get in my way. come over here and stop me from doing what it is you think I shouldn't be doing. Then we can see who's really doing what. So I ain't have time to be listening to this about somebody who was saying all this crazy stuff. And he did say some crazy stuff, Bill. You might agree with some of it, but some of the stuff he said, I can't go with it, what he said. But what I ain't gonna do is worry about one man who hasn't stopped me from doing shit. I ain't seen that man over here stopping me from anything. He's been on a, he's got organizations, he had rallies, he had conventions. I never seen him stopping me from going in the bank cashing the check. I never seen him stop me from getting in my car. I never seen him tell me to get out of the state of California. I never seen that man ever. Because like I said, he was a non-factor to me. I heard about it, but I hear about a lot of shit. What's it got to do with me? Okay? So that's why. So all the people that you're hearing about, they take offense to it. They're really upset about it. I'm not upset about it. Because I said, hey, man, whatever you said, you paid with it with your life, bruh. You pushed all your chips to the center of the table, and you pulled your card out, and he pulled their card out, and they trumped your card, you know, pause, and now you're broke. For real. So that's what it is, bro. I mean, it ain't a matter of celebration or not celebrating. To me, hey, man, everybody's where they're at for whatever reason they're at. All right? Okay. What's up, Patrice? Patrice. Okay. They're charging them with what they can prove. That's called being smart. That's called being smart, Bill. It's called being a very good defensive and offensive coordinator when you playing the game of football. What can we exploit? We can exploit their secondary because their cornerbacks are trash. So why are we going to go ahead and run up the gut where that's their strength at? Nah, let's just hit these whack cornerbacks right quick and throw the ball down the field and get some PIs and get in field goal range anytime we want. That's all. Hey, man, can't get mad for somebody being smart. Okay? It is what it is. They're going to definitely charge them for what they can charge them with. All right, man. Local Renegade said praying for all the weekend victims involved. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Okay? All right, man, let's get these likes up, man. Let's move it. Let's move it. What's up, Lisa? Lisa Gross in the house. Just living my life sucker free. That's right. That's what we do. Okay. In Utah, it's section 765202. Robinson can get the death penalty, life imprisonment without parole, life without parole, with a minimum sentence of 25 years. That's why. POTUS said, I hope he gets the death penalty. Says right here, quote, Trump reacting to live TV. I hope he's found guilty and sentenced to death, unquote. So what did they do? Oh, let's figure out how we can do that. Hey, Sam. Yeah. Oh, right here, man. Aggravated. Aggravated. Terrorist. Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and put that in right quick. Like you ordering DoorDash. They just ordered DoorDash on this Tyler kid. They just ordered DoorDash on him. You're gonna be fried, dyed, and laid to the side pretty soon, bro. Okay? It is what it is. Not because I said so, because the president said so. Go take it up with him. Go take it up with 45 and 47. Go take it up with him. Don't take it up with me. All right. Okay. All right, man. Okay. All right, man. Said guilty till proven innocent. Here, bro. Like I said, it all depends. It all depends, bro. It all depends. It all depends on who you are and what your circumstances are. If you got money, it's innocent till proven guilty. If you don't got money, it's guilty till proven innocent. It all depends. Do you have money? Do you have resources? Do you have legal representation? It ain't guilty till proven innocent with Matthew Shack Unfiltered, because I have plenty of representation. Okay? But to the homie that might be on the block, he don't got none. So it all depends. If you don't have no way to make sure that it's guilty, innocent till proven guilty, you shouldn't be out there committing any crimes at all, bro. If you ain't got no stash money, the cats that I knew back in the Bay Area, bro, that was moving units, moving packs, they always had some money for bail. They always had money in mama house, grandma house, sister in them house to make sure that they was straight. They had an attorney. on retainer, or they have access to attorney. Go there, hit up Joey Blaze right quick. Tell Joey Blaze to get on my case and get me out. If you ain't got it like that, bro, hey, stop acting like you a super criminal. Stop running around here acting like you got it like that. You supposed to have your money, your bail money supposed to be set aside, dog. And don't give it to a shooby dooby that's going to go spin it on her hair and nails or go spin it on another nigga. Okay? Simple as that. So, hey, I live in America because I made sure that I have things. I got cousins that are legal. I got friends. I got attorneys that I've done business with before. Anything comes across my desk, any type of anything, I got somebody I could call. And I got the money to go ahead and put it in. So you ain't talking to me. You must be talking about either yourself or somebody you know. Okay? Like I said, you got money and you got resources, you definitely innocent till proven guilty. You don't have them resources, you guilty as shit. Okay? Raw Rudy Rango, what's going on, Pimp Juice? What's going on? Miss Patrice, okay, said he might get out before he faces trial, especially in Utah. Hey man, we don't know if he's affiliated with BYU. I'll keep it like that. We don't know if he's affiliated with BYU and what's going on over there, man. There's a lot of different factions in that state. Utah's different. Utah's different, bro. That's a different situation. Okay? Understand. Utah isn't here. California, bro, different. Utah, different. Okay? Just telling you. All right? Okay? You should have said allegedly. It's okay. All right, man. It was done by Troy. Youth is cooked. Yeah, man. Unfortunately, those of us that still have kids that are impressionable, even if your kid is over 21, I still think, man, kids, your kids ain't going to be able to think straight till they 30. Okay, 30 maybe older. Some of them never think straight. What are we going to be dealing with, man? I'm going to keep my hands on my son as long as I'm here. I don't care how old he is. Okay? I don't care. I mean, there's too many things out here. Okay? I'm going to keep my hand on my son all the way up. Okay? I don't care if he's 42. Hey, dog. Hey, man, keep your nose clean. I'm still going to do that. I'm his dad. But a lot of people, they take their hands off their kids. Oh, he's 18. When I was 18, I was on my own. I had 4 kids. Hey, dog, different time, bro. Did you have Facebook, Instagram? Did you have social media? Did you have a smartphone? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you have everything that you had now? Nah, shit is different. You judging 50 years ago or 40 years ago or 30 years ago by the day, your kid's in danger, bro. You don't even understand. Kids can go right online and find out how to unalive themselves, bro. We didn't have access to none of that type of stuff, bro. You can go online, man, go to Google, man. They teach you how to make get the nitroglycerin, put this together, mix this together, go in here, get some Ajax, put it in there. They teach you everything on YouTube. They teach you everything on everything that's out there. You don't want to keep your hands on your kids, bro, because you think they're wrong. When they come with you with their problems, you ain't going to be able to fix them. It's that simple. Okay? You should have understood being a parent is a lifetime thing. Oh, well, I've done my job. Okay, man, when your kid has an issue, a major problem, and you're the one looking bad at work and everyone's talking about you and whispering, then you're going to understand. Okay? But yeah, man, the youth is only cooked if the parents ain't keeping their hands on their kids. All right, man. What's going on? Yvonne, I've been waiting to hear from you. Hey, Yvonne, your order's on the way, girl. Make sure y'all go to MatthewShackUnfiltered.com and go get you some merch. There's something there for everybody. But I saw your order, Yvonne. It's on the way. I was waiting to see you, girl. Salute, man. Hope everything's good with you. Okay? All right, man. They put an enhancement on his charge. Yeah, man, that's what they do. That's what they do, dog. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You ever been in one of them places, man, where you order like some a steak, and then they put some stuff on it, then they light it. They flambe your shit. Like, hey man, that's some extra shit. Like, I didn't ask for that. I just wanted my steak, I want my steak medium rare. Like, medium, a little bit of pink on the inside. I don't, just enough. I don't want it mooing, but they just flambe it. Hocus pocus on your steak. That's extra. They said, hey man, we're gonna put some hocus pocus on these charges right quick, homie, because we want you in the ground, bruh. However they choose to get rid of you, man, they can whatever they want, bro. They can come pick up the remains. We're taking you out, bro. That's what they're doing, dog. And hey, man. Okay, get him. Yeah, man. You already know. Okay. As Ray said it, didn't his dad turn him in? Yeah, his father. 27-year veteran of the Washington County, Utah Sheriff Department. Hey, son, man, time to get in the car, bruh. Time for us to take you down there. I don't know what you was thinking, but you're gonna have a lot of time to think about it. You're gonna have a lot of time to think about it, dog. Okay, straight up, a lot. All right. Okay, cattle dog. See, I had to wait 20 minutes to comment. Yeah, man, you got to be, subscriber only. I mean, I appreciate you subbing the channel. We have to have it like that, man. We can't just have everybody running in saying something and running out, man. You have to sign up, man, with us. Okay, love sports keeps me happy. Me too. Okay, I appreciate it, cattle dog. Appreciate you, and thank you for the dono as well. Okay, what's going on, Vincent Mills? Yeah, man, sitting there, hey, talking in tongues. Nobody was there, bro. Hey, Vincent Mills, it's like the old saying, bro. If a tree falls in the forest, does it make a sound? That's what he was saying, man. If a damn sociopath is sitting next to the weapon that he used to unalive somebody in front of thousands of people, is he still there? I'm willing to say with that whole thing, because I used to have these kind of arguments. What came first, the chicken or the egg and all that kind of stuff. I'm an intellectual, bro. I'm an intellectual, man. Okay. I'm a lot of things. Well, I'm definitely intellectual. I love that kind of thought. Okay. And I used to say, hey, man, when it comes to I don't think that it does make a sound. If a tree falls in the forest, I don't think it makes a sound. Because for it to be a sound, somebody has to hear it. If you don't hear it, it isn't a sound. It's that simple. You can speculate, but for you to really know, you have to be there to what? Hear it. That's just me. Okay. So for me, hey man, he's like, hey, am I really being looked? Do they really have a manhunt for me if no one's here? Like, man, I got to make this easier. Like, damn, I'm sitting here waiting. Nobody, and he might have had an ambush. He might have been ready to pick people off. Okay, says right here, bro. He was watching the drop point. You think he wasn't armed? He was ready. He might have even had some landmines down there ready to pick people off as they walk up, bro. I'm trying to tell you, dog. This guy's something else. Okay, game tight. What's going on, man? Said a lot of right-wing media tired of civil war. Man, they ain't no civil war, man. There's too much money. There's too much money at stake for civil wars and all of that, man. This is not causing no civil war, man. I mean, while people are civil warring, somebody gonna be getting to the money. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Hey, there's a civil war outside, Shaq. Oh, damn. They crazy out there, dog. 10,000. 20. 30. Civil war, man. This ain't 1863, bro. Like, it's just too much money, bro. Too much money, man. Okay? Yeah, if you want to, if you're looking for trouble, you can find it. You want to get into some skirmishes, it's really easy. Okay? But shit, if you want to get to the money, you can't get to the money messing around with these fools. Fighting over this. Hey man, they can have that, bruh. Okay. All right, man. Reggie Green. What's up, Reggie Green? What's going on, man? Get down. All right, man. Roll with you, man. You already know. You know how I roll, bruh. Rob Lockhart should have been a lawyer, Shaq. You definitely could make an argument. I'd hire you in a heartbeat to defend me if I ever got caught. Hey, dog, I was gonna do it. I was gonna do it, dog. I got my bachelor's degree. I went to Santa Clara Law School for a semester. Well, actually, it was a quarter for the paralegal department. I went to go be a paralegal because I was told that it's easier if you go and do the paralegal first, then you get an idea of the law school because it's accredited by the law school, so you get an idea how law school is. So I did that, and I was killing it. I still got all my books. I still got all my notes. I still got all my briefs, all that. I still have everything. But I got that phone call. Hey, Shaq, we need for you to come down to LA and play guitar on the soundtrack, on the Higher Learning soundtrack. You know that movie, Higher Learning? That Ice Cube in it? I got called for that, dog. Hey, I got to leave. I got to go to LA. Pew! Came down here and did that, bro. And that was the end of the legal stuff. That was it. Okay, I told you that was my second one. I had the first one, NFL, NBA. Didn't happen. I played in college, but I didn't get that far. Music, boom. There's nothing to talk about. Law, that was the last one. That was the emergency career. But I'll tell you, I'm very much interested in this. Trust me, I was very good. Because when we were in class, we would do these mock trials. I was in there cooking them. Rob, I was in there cooking these cats in there, bro. They were like, dang. Guy was like, do you plan on attending law school? I said, yeah, I do plan on attending it. You have a knack for it. I said, yeah, I'm a good argumentative person, and I like combat. I like confrontation. So you're like, I can see you like confrontation. I said, I love confrontation. So yeah, dog, I would be a very good attorney. All right, I would be. All right, it's not gonna happen, but I would be. All right, man. Okay. Hey, I'm not worried about my stream, dog. Okay. I'm not worried about all of that. Justice, how you worried about stuff that don't mean nothing to me. Okay? All right, man. Okay, hey, man. Alexis in the house, you know how I do it. I'm always styling and profiling. Okay? Sarah says, funny, TMZ was sent the footage and posted it before asking the public for help. Hey, man, Harvey Levin don't play. Harvey Levin is an attorney, too. You didn't know. Attorneys make very good entertainment people. They make very good leaders of entertainment organizations. Okay? All right, Major Raider, not my family, but I arrested a guy when I was in elementary school with attempt at 187. Oh, man, that's not cool. I was booking him, and he recognized me, and then he gave me props for living right. Hey, man, that's all good, Major Raider, but he tried at 187. Okay? All right? Okay. Hey, like I said, man. All right. Okay. All right, man. S-Ray, you talking about off the subject. We'll talk about that later. Okay, I see what you said, though. Willie G, thanks for explaining the difference between first degree and aggravated. Yeah, dog, I didn't know. I mean, I always heard of it, but it's a very rare charge. I never heard of it. I always heard first degree, second degree, manslaughter. That's always heard that. Vehicular, H-side. I knew all of those. Okay, but aggregated. That was something that I never aggravated. I've never really seen, but now I understand. Like I said, they put that other charge on there. They're ending your life, bro. First degree murder does not guarantee the death penalty. Not even close. But this, yeah, they ain't playing with them. Okay. Okay. Let me get this guy up of here, man. I'm not here to argue with you, bro. It's obvious that I know what I'm talking about. You know what you're talking about. Get your ass off my channel, bro. Like I said, there's always somebody who wants to be smart, but they didn't take the proper classes to be smart. You have to take the proper courses, bro. You don't get to come over here and act like you're smart because you're typing. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. All right? Okay. All right, man. I agree with you, Shaq. He said a lot of crazy things, but you have to ignore it. Yeah, you do. You got it. Like I said, man, does it apply to us, Sarah? When the stuff that I saw him talking about, I'm listening to what he's saying, bro. Do I know people like that? Yeah. Do I know people in my family that fit those categories? Sure. I have a lot of black people in my family. So do you, Sarah. We have a lot of black people in our family. Just to use the things that he said about black folks. I have a lot of black people in my family. I have a lot of black friends. I have a lot of black people I do business with. I start thinking about it, man. Who's he talking to? Was he talking to me? Was he talking to my wife? Was he talking to my people? Was he talking to my friends? Was he talking to Sarah K. Scott? He wasn't talking to us. He must have been talking about certain people. He wasn't talking about me at all. I'm like, you ain't talking to me? Because that's what I would have said to him. Well, you're not talking to me. Well, you know what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, I'm sure I know a lot of people. But, I mean, I could say the same thing about you, too. See, I wouldn't have let him just say that shit. I would have definitely cracked back at him. Been like, well, if you think you're going to get a response out of me, you need to be talking about me directly. Okay? You're not talking about somebody who is a pookie. Now, you ain't talking to a pookie, dog. You're talking to a college grad. You're talking to somebody with a clean Department of Justice record. You're talking to somebody who got a damn passport, which is a security clearance. You ain't talking to me, homie, at all. You must be trying to find somebody that looks like me that ain't Shaq. So that's why am I going to get offended by somebody who ain't talking to me? You ain't talking to me. What am I worried about it? Oh, well, you're black. Yeah, I am. I don't like what you said about black folks, but for you to get a reaction out of me, you need to talk to me. Because there's plenty of black people coming for you. There was plenty of people that had something to say. That's all the people that are celebrating. That's all the people that's celebrating that was insulting. Me? Hey, he wasn't talking to me. Must have been talking to you. Okay? Simple as that. Okay? All right. Say your pops always told you you weren't worried about things you can't control. I was told the same thing. But there was a little add-on to that. Don't talk about things you can't. Don't worry about things you can't control. But you need to know what they are, though. My dad said circumstances change. Pay attention, but don't worry about it. But just pay attention. All right, man. Okay. Listen, the way to be treated will be different. Yeah, he will be treated different. Okay. I agree. Yeah. All right. And now's the kind of guy that political affiliation will be treated differently. He will be. Okay. What's up, Vince Mills? Time. What's up, Time? Say blessed, balance. Yes, sir. Great weekend. I agree. Phil Mo. What's going on, bro? Okay. All right, man. Vince said, if I have to speak, I have not been silent. Yeah, man, that's right. Take a break to see your grandson. Hey, that's right. That's right, Bill. Tell AJ, your nephew, Uncle said, what's up? Okay. All right, man. I see you guys on here, man. I got to get to the money, bro. E-Trip, what's going on, dog? Okay. You have a lot of black subscribers. I have a lot of subscribers, period. To be honest with you, I don't think I have as many black subscribers as I have of other nationalities. Okay, I really think I have a huge Hispanic. Salute to all the Hispanic members and subscribers. I have a lot of y'all, man. A lot of y'all, bro. A lot of Caucasians. I have everybody, bro. I mean, I'm inclusive. We're inclusive channel. We don't care about all that stuff, dog. I just don't want to be around no dummies. I don't want to be around no assholes. I don't want to be around no hoes. I don't want to be around no dummies. Outside of that, you don't fall in that category, you good. I don't care. I don't care about your race and stuff. I don't care about none of that. I really don't. I never cared about it. Because there's always an idiot of every group. You could find an idiot made up, just draw a picture and walk around long enough, you'll run into somebody who looks exactly like that that's doing something stupid. It's not hard. Okay. All right. Not hard. All right. Major Raider with the $4.99 donut. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. All right, man, that's it, man. Hey, man, I ain't got to belabor the point, homie. Run on EA8. I just want to come in and make it clear. They caught the accused assailant, Tyler Robinson, and he has been accused of aggravated, you know the rest, not first degree, because they're trying to attach the death penalty, and that basically means first degree with a terrorism charge added. Not only did you do that, you committed an act of terrorism by doing it in front of a student body of thousands of people. You're trying to terrorize people. And now it's time to give you the hot shot. Okay? It's time for the hot shot, homie. And when I mean the hot shot, I don't mean a shot of Jägermeister. I mean a shot of that real stuff that you never wake up from. Match check filter.